Hi guys, today we are doing a Q&A video answering all of my top asked questions from comments here and on Instagram. I'm really excited because we're going to be answering all of your fitness questions, nutrition questions, mindset, body image, as well as travel and life updates. So let's get into it. Hunty, what's the first question?
Where in the world are you guys? I can't keep up with you these days.
We are in Bali. I'm so excited. We've been here for a couple of days now. I could not be happier to be here. It's been such a long time coming. So we're in our beautiful villa and we're gonna give you a tour of it while we do this Q&A and show you around a little bit.
So tell me about your morning routine.
I swear by having a morning routine. I always try to do something for my mindset, whether that is some journaling. I love to do journal prompts, or I'll go for a morning walk. I'll do a meditation, just something to really get my mindset right and get me inspired and motivated heading into the day. And then I love to do a workout so I get that sweat, get that energy, and then of course have something healthy to eat and get ready for the day. Let's head into the bathroom for our next question.
What is your skincare routine?
So my skincare routine, my skin has basically been a bit wild ever since Corona started because of the masks. So I've been breaking out a lot. My skin routine is really focused on preventing breakouts and also treating existing acne scars. Let me know if you guys want to see like a full beauty routine video. But I use a mix of products and I really focus on hydrating the skin because that helps with my acne. I have some like ride or die products, but I need an acne facial cleanser for every day. And then I like to use, it's honestly the best gel moisturizer. I think gel is really important because it doesn't cause breakouts and it costs like $15. This Neutrogena Hydrogel, I love it. I use hyaluronic acid, the ordinary one. So it's a good mix of like save and splurge as well, which I really like. And then things that I also use for day-to-day hydration, I have a little rose mist, which I love from Cora Organics. This toner that really helps with dark spots, so acne scars, I love. And then I really, a couple days a week, will use like a turmeric brightening mask from Cora. I can link all these products below, but this makes my skin so glowy and really exfoliates off the dead skin cells. And what I'll do pretty much like at night as part of a wind down routine is use my gua sha with some of this Nani Glow face oil from Cora as well. And I was really hesitant about using it because I am prone to breakouts, but this oil does not make my skin break out. Instead, it makes it really nourished and glowy. And you know, I always want to look super fresh and glowy. So these are the products that, through a lot of trial and error, work best for me. And I can do like a full routine if you want to see it. But yeah, these are the ones I swear by.
Tell us about your hair routine.
So my hair, now that it's gotten so long again, it is definitely important to keep it hydrated and nourished. My hair care routine is pretty simple. All I do is wash, condition, and add a leave-in conditioner or hair oil. But the products I love the most are Original Mineral. The Maintain the Mane shampoo is really good if you have colored hair or like thick, long hair. I swear by Olaplex conditioner for the exact same reason. It feels like my hair has never been colored when I'm using this, and it's so good. You do it in the shower and you leave it in for 3 minutes, and while I do that, I do anything else like face wash, whatever. So really good. And then this is a product that I cannot live without. I always say it wrong, leave-in conditioner. My hair gets so tangled being, you know, this long and being out in the heat and being sweaty. So that leave-in conditioner helps me to detangle and keep this mane looking fresh. Okay, I'm gonna get into some activewear and I'll meet you out by the pool. All right, I'm feeling sporty and ready for my fitness questions. What do you have for me?
Okay, first up, how do you find motivation to work out?
So my biggest tip for that is to Try different forms of exercise until you find something that you absolutely love. And it doesn't matter what it is because you can get results with any workout. The most important thing is that you don't put pressure on yourself to do some over-the-top workout routine because that can kind of, make it hard to stick to because it's like you have to constantly psych yourself up to do it. Instead, if you focus on finding what you enjoy, you naturally want to do it, your body starts to crave it and it becomes part of your lifestyle.
Can you build muscle with Pilates alone?
Yes, of course you can. You can build muscle doing any sort of resistance training. I think too, because my workouts are not your average Pilates. They are a lot of strength training. It's definitely possible to build muscle, and you're going to be building sort of a longer, leaner body with the different types of Pilates exercise that focus on the smaller muscles that help to pull everything in. They're a little bit more functional, so you get, I think, a more balanced body than when you're doing traditional weightlifting exercises.
Okay, and what about you personally? Like, do you lift weights or do you only do Pilates?
No, so I don't lift weights. I'm not a gym girl. I only do BBFIT, and I feel like, I created it because I wanted there to be a way like a bunch of different styles of exercise that people can do no matter what their goal is. And one of the most recent things that we've come out with on BBFIT is the Define program, which I've been loving. So it is strength training, but with a BBFIT twist. So you use like 3 to 5 pound weights, heavier ankle weights, booty bands, and you really do build that beautiful muscle and define your whole body with it. So it's really cool. I'll link it below so you can check it out. But it's great if you are someone who does like to prioritize building muscle and strength training.
How much cardio do you do, and what's your favorite type of cardio?
It really depends on how much cardio I do during what phase of my cycle I'm in. Something I've really been working on is working with my body and my hormones as a woman. So in some stages of my cycle, like right after my period, I might do a little bit more cardio, and I like to do low impact cardio, maybe some boxing. I tend to do the workouts on the BBFIT app, and sometimes I do love a run. If I'm just feeling stressed or anxious, I really like it more for my mental health to sort of like clear my head. But for the most part, low impact cardio is my go-to because you just feel so good and you get that good sweat and you feel energized but not beat up after. Should we head inside? This rain is wild.
Oh yeah, it sounds like it's about to storm.
Yeah. Rainy season in Bali.
Do you have a favorite workout you do at film?
So I can't say I have one favorite workout, but I definitely have different workouts and styles of classes that stand out to me and are really special to me. So obviously our beach workouts, I think that filming on the beaches in Australia has been one of the most, magical experiences of my life. There's nothing like being out in nature on a beautiful beach and filming until the sun sets and then getting to sort of like soak in all of those good vibes as the sun goes down and we're packing up. So those ones are really special to me. And I have a couple of favorite programs too. I love the Sculpt and Lengthen program on the BBFIT app because it's the first program that we filmed that really blends a lot of mindset into it. So of course, like you get a great workout with it, and it's really about, sculpting and lengthening and creating that Pilates body, but it's also about mindfulness and tuning into your body and getting results from a loving place. So I'd say that's one of my favorite programs.
Where did you get your activewear? Everyone's dying to know.
This is the question everyone wants to know. This is definitely my most asked question. And one of my favorite things is picking out outfits that fit the vibe of the workouts. I honestly love to find a new matching set. I feel like it inspires me to work out more, and it also motivates me to work out maybe that little bit harder. So I'm all about a cute matching set. The two brands I wear the most are definitely Alo Yoga, which I'm wearing now, and then also Set Active.
So tell us about how you style your activewear. You always look so put together in your outfits. outfits.
Thank you. I do think that because you live in activewear, I always want to feel cute and still put together. So I get a lot of sort of white long sleeve tops because I feel like they go with then any sort of color of a set, and they just look like a little bit more sort of elegant. I swear by like an oversized men's white button-up tee or even a blue one, but I think that it's just such an easy way to like throw something on and then it goes from activewear to an outfit. And I love to always have jewelry, so I always have like gold necklaces. Sometimes I'll wear a baseball cap, either sneakers or some slides with socks. I love the high socks from Set Active. They're really cute and really nice and warm and cozy. But yeah, I think that putting together an outfit just makes you feel, I don't know, like you're living your best life. It makes you feel like you have your life together, even if you don't, which sometimes I really don't. But let me know if you guys want to see a how to style activewear video with my favorite hits. Cool.
Sure they do.
Now, I think the next topic is something personal to me that I love talking about is mindset, body image, self-love. Maybe we should venture outside?
Yeah, let's give it a try.
Let's give it a try. I might get changed.
So what advice would you give to your 16-year-old self?
I really love this question because I do feel like a lot of our younger subscribers are all like little sisters to me, and I want to be able to help you on your journey in any way I can. I feel like your teenage years are some of the best years, but I often find, like, I know when I was 16, I wanted to grow up so fast, and I kind of wish I had enjoyed being a kid a little bit more and not been in such a rush to grow up. Some advice that I would give myself when I was 16 is, first of all, that you can do anything you put your mind to. You have, so much time to figure out what you love, what your interests are. And I think spending time with yourself and getting to know who you are as a person is so important, because when you're 16, your friends and your social life are everything, but it's important to, work on that self-love and getting to know who you are as a person and what lights you up, and know that all of your goals are possible. You really can do anything that you put your mind to if you believe in yourself and you're kind to yourself and you follow your own passions and what lights you up. More advice that I would give specifically to myself is to be kinder to my body. I had my first eating disorder when I was 14 years old and struggled with my body and with body image for such a long time. I was constantly comparing myself to, in my day, it was like Victoria's Secret angels or super skinny celebrities. And I was always trying to beat my body into being something it wasn't. And I really wish that instead of just trying to be, skinny or mold my body into a certain body type, I focused more on the other things that made me who I was, things that are deeper than just how your body looks or how you look, because, we're all so beautiful, and I think it's important to focus on the things that make us unique and focus on feeling good and energized and nourishing our bodies and being kind to ourselves. The last advice I would give to my 16-year-old self would be to actually enjoy being a kid and stop trying to grow up so fast. I think it's a bit hard because nowadays there's so much more influence from the media to grow up and do everything quickly, but you're gonna have your whole life ahead of you to be an adult. So while you can, be silly, have fun, and be a kid.
Love that.
Thank you. I feel like all of our subscribers are my little sisters, and I want to give them all a hug and girl chats.
How do you manage to not compare yourself to others all the time?
I think this is really hard, especially because now we see so many other people putting their best lives forward on social media. We're only seeing the best, everyone else's highlight reel. So it can be really easy to see someone else and think why don't I have that? Why don't I look like that? And I think that, it can definitely be hard. So I do try to tune out that kind of thing, and I only want to consume media and social media where I feel better about myself after. I feel inspired, I feel motivated. And you know, if you do find yourself comparing yourself to someone, I think sometimes it can be helpful to just like mute their stories or unfollow. But I think the biggest thing is starting to get to know yourself and focusing on the different traits about you that make you who you are. Being a good friend, being, you know, funny, being loving, being like the energy that you put out into the world. I think that when you're comparing yourself to someone else's life, you're just taking energy away from your own life, and you're never gonna have their life. So start focusing on yours and what makes it amazing. Practicing gratitude for your body, gratitude for the things that make you happy and that fulfill your life, and your life would be empty without them. I think the more we can sort of like focus on the things we love about ourselves and our lives, the easier it is to not care about anyone else's life or compare ourselves to it.
So what do you actually do when you are having a bad body image day?
So I think that this is so normal, and I think, you know, practicing self-love and working on body image is so important, but we all have those days. I have them. I just filmed a bloat video where I was having a bad body image day and talked a bit about it in that. But I think that the best thing to do is to be a little bit kinder to yourself. I like to put on a comfy outfit. I like to really just show my body love and my self-love, maybe have some self-care, and remind myself that it's only temporary and that my body is not the most important thing about me. I used to let how I looked dictate then how I felt that day, and that's not right. Each day there's some magic in it. We're not always gonna feel our absolute best. So it is important to be a little bit kinder to ourselves in those moments. And it's definitely an ongoing journey for me too. But just remember, it's temporary and you are beautiful the way you are. We should head inside though, because it is raining.
Let's do that.
Okay. The food in Bali is just on a whole other level. I thought we would chat a little bit about nutrition and any of your food questions here. So, what do you have for me?
So tell us what you eat in a day.
For me, it changes every day because I do listen to my body and I eat intuitively. But most days for breakfast, I like to have either a big smoothie bowl with maybe some granola and some nut butter, something delicious like that. Or I'll have some sort of omelet, like a veggie-filled omelet with some cheese. Those are my two favorite breakfasts. Then for lunch, I'll usually have like some huge salad that has something like quinoa or sweet potato, protein like salmon or eggs if I didn't have them at breakfast, and lots of veggies, avocado, nut seeds, healthy fats. I love to add like hummus or pesto as a dressing, but I love to like get a lot of vegetables in the daytime because I feel like it gives me energy and I don't feel like super heavy and lethargic after. And then for dinners, when usually I'll have like more of a different kind of meal. So we might do like a stir fry night or a taco night or veggie burgers, or I love that fettuccine pasta, but it makes me so bloated. Hunty calls it fartuccini, which I think is so funny. And that's probably a bit of an overshare, but we love that as well. And if I'm ever gonna have a snack, it's usually like chocolate, nut butter, things like that. I'm pretty basic and simple.
Do you count calories at all?
No, I don't. And that's because I do have a history of an eating disorder. So for me, it wasn't helpful to be focusing on eating a certain amount of calories in a day. I found it a little stressful and rigid. So instead, what I like to do is focus on eating in a way that nourishes my body and helps me to balance my hormones and give me energy. So instead, what I do is I look to add lots of colors to my plate. This is a great example. And I like to make sure that all of my meals have a high fiber carb, a healthy protein, a healthy fat, and tons of veggies. And I find that eating that way and then obviously treating myself in moderation and when I feel like it is so important. And it's helped me find a lot more balance and find what works for my body rather than like relying on a certain number. Also, our hunger levels change every day because of our hormones. So I think it's important to tune into your body's natural hunger cues and honor them. This looks so bomb. Next question.
So how do you manage to not fluctuate in weight?
I definitely do. And I think, you know, as women, it's so normal for our bodies to fluctuate even just throughout the month with our cycle. And that's totally normal. And I definitely work on loving my body at all stages. Earlier in this year though, I did gain a lot of weight suddenly and I couldn't quite figure out why. So I had my hormones tested. And ever since then, I've been really working on balancing my hormones, and I've noticed that the weight's coming off and now it's staying consistent. So if you guys are a little bit interested in like my hormone balancing journey and how I've been sort of working out with my cycle and my period to, you know, maintain my weight and lose the weight I gained, I can share that too. So let me know if you guys want like a vlog series on that or something. Okay.
What are you eating right now?
I'm eating, oh my gosh, this is my favorite food. I can't believe I forgot to mention this. I love rice paper rolls with peanut sauce. These are like avocado ones. There's so much avocado and veggies in them. Normally I would try to find like a protein in it. But yeah, I'm gonna dig into this one. And I also didn't say I eat avocado toast. That's like my #1 meal.
Well, you have lived in Sydney for the last few years, so.
Yeah, you live and learn. Okay, last question.
Are you guys gonna do any BBFIT meetups while you're traveling?
Yes, I can't wait to start doing some live BBFIT classes. Honestly, there's nothing like the feeling of getting to do a live workout. The energy is so amazing. Everyone's got, you know, brings the best vibes to it. And I can't wait to get to meet you in person and hug you and like hang out after. So I can't wait to start doing some meetups. We plan on doing a BBFIT workout tour next summer. So we're really excited for it.
Awesome. So have you guys got anything exciting coming up on the BBFIT app?
We have a lot of exciting things happen. I can't believe it's already 2022. This year has flown by so quickly, and Hunty and I are actually about to sit down and have our big planning session where we're going to be planning all of the upcoming programs and exciting BBFIT related things as well as YouTube related things. And BBFIT, there's one program in particular that I feel like is going to be so life-changing and transformative for the women doing our workouts. So I'm really excited to share more about it. Same, I'm so excited. I'm like, it's so hard to not talk about, but it'll be worth the wait. I just did a video about this, so definitely watch a couple of videos back where I went into detail about why we left Australia and why we wanted to move to Bali. But we really love Bali, and we felt like, you know, we'd seen so much of Australia and we wanted to sort of get out of our comfort zone and have some new experiences, especially being in and out of lockdown for 2 years. We wanted to get out and see the world, especially before we have, you know, any other commitments like kids or whatever. We need to have this time to focus on us and growing BBFIT and creating a life that we love and, you know, going and traveling and meeting you guys. So we're really excited for this next adventure.
Okay, last question. What are your favorite places in Bali? Are you going to show us any of them?
Yes, so we're really excited because we obviously have, you know, some favorite places from when we were last here 3 years ago now, but a lot's also changed. So We're basically planning to take you guys along with us while we find our favorite places. We're really looking forward to exploring some local islands and different areas of this island. I'm already getting so excited and so inspired by different locations to go film workouts and vlogs. So stay tuned because we're gonna be sharing a lot of Bali life with you, and I can't wait to take you on the journey with us.
Okay, so that's all of our questions for today.
Yes, that's it for today. Thank you so much for sending in your questions. I honestly love doing these Q&A videos, and I'm so excited to start filming more vlogs. Leave me a comment below letting me know if you want to see videos on anything that I mentioned in this video or any specific vlogs that you want to see, because I'm really loving filming them again. And also let me know where in the world you live so that when we're planning our workout tour, we can come to your city and work out with you. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.